Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a recipe for an amazing sweet treat that's so healthy and nutritious. It works as a dessert, but also as an afternoon snack, breakfast, or for those moments when you want to eat a healthy, protein-packed sweet. This one is high in protein, has no sugar, and is low in carbs. So it's suitable if you want to follow a low-carb diet to lose weight, control your blood sugar, or just live a healthier life. I'm sure you're going to love the taste. Stick around until the end. You won't want to miss this. Before we start, I want to ask you if you have the habit of eating dessert and sweets in your daily life, or if you think you can't have them because they're too high in calories. This recipe here will convince you that we really can enjoy healthy sweets in our daily lives. Let me know if you like having sweets as part of your daily routine or not. Go ahead and leave your like, it really helps a lot. And share this with anyone who loves a treat, who wants to fit a healthy sweet into their diet. Let's grow our chain of kindness. And if you want to check out the ingredients and everything, just take a look here in the description. I always keep it organized for you. I'm here with my homemade white cheese recipe, which I've already made on the channel. It's a recipe that I particularly love because you only need milk and lemon juice to make it. I show the whole step-by-step in the video if you want to make it. I'll leave it down below in the description for you because it's really healthy. Now, if you don't have time and want to make it right now, because you do have to wait a little, you can use ricotta, cottage cheese, unsalted white cheese, any of those. And remember, the whiter the cheese, the less saturated fat it has. And especially when the cheese is like this, a cheese that can't even hold its shape when you try to slice it has less fat. So it ends up being more of a source of protein and calcium and is better for our health. Here to the cheese, I'm going to add plain yogurt. There's also a recipe here on the channel showing how to make homemade yogurt. Remember that yogurt also provides calcium, protein, and probiotics. In other words, it's good for gut health. And in fact, it gives a different creaminess to these two textures here in our mixture. So if you like the taste of cream cheese, if you enjoy that special flavor, this recipe will definitely be delicious for you. I'm going to add vanilla extract here to give it a special flavor, a sweetness. And I'm going to add a liquid sweetener. I'm using stevia, but you can use whichever one you prefer. And actually, if you prefer it less sweet and don't want to use sweetener, that's totally up to you as well. I have a really cool video here, a sweetener guide explaining more about the differences between each one. I'll leave it down below for you in case you're interested. The recipe would also work with sugar, brown sugar, demerara sugar, honey. It would work with all of those, but then it would add calories, carbohydrates, and change the metabolic aspect. Because these types of sweeteners end up causing insulin spikes and contribute to weight gain. So I prefer to use stevia here. Tell me, what do you use to sweeten things at home? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blend it right here with this mixer to make everything really homogeneous because there's still one ingredient missing. So now, to give our recipe the consistency I want, I'm going to add to this mixture neutral, colorless, flavorless gelatin. I'm going to dissolve it in a little bit of water. Just remember that gelatin is nothing more than cooked collagen itself, 100% natural. So it will help provide protein and support things like bones, nails, hair, joints. So it's a great option for us to add to our diet in general. And as I mentioned, this natural gelatin is sugar-free, so it's healthy for us. Let's melt it. You can melt it in a double boiler. I'm going to melt it in the microwave, which is more practical, and then I'll come back so we can mix everything together. Now I've already melted the gelatin and I'm going to add it here to the yogurt mixture, and I'll blend it with a hand mixer so everything gets really smooth. So let's blend this really well, and then we'll put it in the molds to chill. I grabbed this silicone mold of mine. I'm going to fill it up and put it in the fridge to set. When it reaches the right consistency, I'll come back so we can try this delicious treat. I'm thinking here about whether or not to add a topping, so we'll decide that together later. I brought the dessert here. I've already unmolded all of them, and I grabbed one so we can finish it up. Look how creamy it is. You can finish it like this. You can add a syrup, some honey. You can sprinkle cinnamon powder. You can add nutmeg. I'm going to put a little bit of cocoa powder because I think it will go really well here with the flavors and everything. I don't want to dump too much in one spot because we also eat with our eyes. Tell me, do you like to decorate your recipes or not? What would you add to complement the flavor of this delicious treat here? I'd love to see your comment. Look, now I'm going to show you the consistency it gets because it's really amazing. Look at this. Make it at home. You're going to love it for sure. Remember to leave your like on the video. That's super important to me, and to share it with anyone you know who will also enjoy it. Let's grow this chain of kindness together. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. How delicious. It really tastes like cheesecake. It's so creamy and the chocolate goes perfectly with it. Make it like this and you're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.